Hey guys, it's Wednesday. You know what that means. It's a new release day, one of my favorite days of the week. Seems like anymore though lately we get it Wednesday and Friday with new releases. So now it's one of my two favorite days of the week, I guess. So tonight we're going to open an autographed full-size football helmet from Hit Parade starting off. We'll follow that up with a full case of Spectra football. I almost said basketball. Spectra football, and then a case of Bowman HIgh Tek baseball. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking Spectra basketball. Kind of like lost my train of thought there for a second, didn't I? Before we get started, there is a little bit of information to go over, so let's take a look at that now. First up there, you see a note that my feedback is completely automated on eBay. I do that just so you guys never have to wait on me. So anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you should immediately get it in return. And of course, you know what? The most important thing is I want to say thank you, because I do appreciate everyone who bids and breaks and chats and hangs out with me, stops by to watch. Whatever brings you here, I'm glad to have you. We're taking a look right now at breaks that are already listed on eBay. This is the stuff that's going to be ending over the next 5 days. And you know what? I found us some more leaf cut signature best of baseball. I found some more luminaries. So we're going to add some stuff in. We're going to have some extras of things that I didn't think we were going to have. Tomorrow night will be a Gold Rush autographed baseball jersey, a second case of Spectra football, and a sixth and final case of Chronicles baseball, all tomorrow night. On Friday night, we'll do a half case of Leaf autographed football jerseys. Those will be the start of a new case. Leaf Trinity football comes out on Friday. We will open a full case of that. It is all hits. Many of you have broken Leaf with me before. You know how it works. And we should have, I believe, 60 hits in that break, so should be solid. We'll also do a half case of Heritage High number. Every night I do this. I forget to change the master, and every single night I have to change it in here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll remember by Friday, right? So a half case of Topps Heritage High number on Friday night as well. That comes out Friday along with Leaf Trinity. On Saturday, we'll break a second case of Trinity, a Hit Parade three-peat basketball box with 3 autographed items in it, and the last full case we have of Contenders Draft Picks basketball. Sunday, we'll open a Hit Parade multi-sport autographed program. Spots are sold by the first letter of the last name on that. So Aaron Rodgers would be R, for instance. Peyton Manning would be M, like that. We'll open a half case of Gold Rush autographed baseball jerseys. It's Series 2. That series is just being released on Friday. And we don't normally open the baseball jerseys by the half case, but we're going to give it a shot. They're 6-box cases, so we'll have 3 jerseys in that break. Also on Sunday night, we'll do another case of Leaf History of Baseball cut signature. That is also sold by the first letter of the last name. I didn't manage to get that in there, but now we do. And we'll open another 4th and goal football box. That's 4 autographed items in there. A full-size football helmet, a mini helmet, a jersey, and a picture. Then another case of Absolute Football on Sunday night. That's the last of the Absolute Football. Monday night, we'll open a full case of TriStar Game Day Greats autographed football jerseys. That is a 5-box case. We'll open a 3rd case of Spectra football, a half case of Luminaries baseball, and a 2nd case of HIgh Tek baseball. So that's what the days ahead look like. For tonight, we're going to start out, of course, with our full-size football helmet. Spectra will be 2nd. HIgh Tek will be 3rd. Of course, the helmet, it's a free shipping break. I normally project those to go out 6 or 7 days after an auction ends, whenever it has free shipping. So I'm projecting it to get out the door on Tuesday. In all likelihood, I will probably get it out sooner than that. If you happen to get skunked in that particular break with the full-size football helmet, your consolation card, which can be from any year in any series, typically I will just hold on to it until the next time you do have a hit. That's because it's a free shipping break. So I typically just hang on to all those consolation cards from free shipping breaks, and I send them all out at once the next time you have a package heading your way. I do keep track of that for a rolling 90 days. If you don't want to wait and you would like to have your consolation card sent to you sooner, then you just drop me a line and we will get you taken care of. Our paid shipping breaks tonight, those are Spectra and HIgh Tek. I'm projecting those to ship out Saturday. I hope that I can get them out Saturday. If something goes weird, it could be Monday, but I'm shooting for, hoping, thinking we can hit Saturday. If you were to happen to get skunked in either Spectra or HIgh Tek, any consolation cards you're due will ship with the rest of the break since it is a paid shipping break. Now we are off to the races. 2018 Hit Parade Series 33 Autograph Full-Size Football Helmet break number 22. Everything we're opening tonight ended tonight, Wednesday night, September the 12th. Of course, a format most of you know well by now. We have our team names on the left-hand side, and your name is up in lights across from your team on the right-hand side if you are the winning bidder. And of course, a new spreadsheet will go up before the start of each break. So if you're not in this one, not to worry. We'll see your name up there shortly. Last but not least, I took autofocus off because I hate it, and I set the focus manually, and that is why the background went out of focus a slight little bit. I'm trying to get this where you can see the seal. Can you see the seal? Yeah, sort of, not real well. These boxes are not conducive to being opened in this small little space like this, but I mean, it's fine to open them. It's just hard to show. And this is really loud. I know. I'm sorry. They use cellophane. It's so loud. Okay. Who is in chat tonight? Scott is here. And, oh boy, I don't know how to say that. I'm just going to call you 21. I'm going to call you Shy 21, because that's kind of like if I took the CHI, that could be abbreviation for Chicago. I'll call you Shy 21. That's so awful. I know. I can't pronounce it. Scott, why do you have a frowny face? Why a frowny face, Scott? Are you having a bad day? I don't know. Samantha is here. Oh, Scott, I see, because you still can't. I got you. Now I know why there was a frowny face. Scott's under house arrest as far as buying into breaks right now. He's put on the had to put on the brakes a little bit at the request of the spouse, I believe. Greg, you got a package today. Awesome. Second Chance Ruben is here. Ruben, I believe everything was spoken for tonight. I don't think we had anything unsold that I remember seeing anyway. Oh my goodness. This is going, oh, it's not who I, oh, maybe it is. This is, all right. This is a multi-signed helmet, I think. Well, maybe not. Oh, it's not. Okay. It's just got a lot of inscriptions on it. But anyway, if Toby was on here, this would make Toby so mad. He absolutely hates it when we pull Steelers stuff. It makes him crazy. But this has lots of inscriptions on it. 4-time Super Bowl champion, steel curtain on there. I mean, come on, man. That is a nice inscription group. They charge you extra when they sign things, and especially that many inscriptions. There is your JSA authentication on the back. Do we not have a paper card for it? Let's see. Nothing's coming out of the bag. It's Donnie Shell, by the way, if you don't know that, if you didn't recognize that signature on there. And guys, I guess I do not see it. I guess we do not have a paper authentication with this particular helmet. Let me check the, never mind. Yes, we do. It was in the plastic bag. Duh, on my part. So there's your JSA authentication that goes with the sticker on the back. And let's let you have one more little look there at that nice signature with all those inscriptions. 3 inscriptions, not too shabby, right? So Pittsburgh Steelers are taking home our full-size football helmet tonight. And what, hang on, who did we say? Oh, I've missed a bunch of chat on here. Sorry, guys. James is here looking for Royce Lewis in HIgh Tek. Hey, man, that'd be awesome. I'd like to find a Royce Lewis tonight in HIgh Tek. Pat, you have got the Vikings in Spectra. Fantastic. Christian, okay. Oh, see, I don't always match up everybody's real name with their YouTube username. So now I know who it is. So I'll just call you Christian because that's your actual name. Sorry about that, man. I couldn't make that connection in my head. I'm sorry about that. Tim is here and Samantha and yeah, see, Toby is here. I told you if Toby was here, he would complain about the fact that we pulled Steelers because he hates it when we pull Steelers stuff. And you know what? I know we pull a lot, but I can't help it. I don't put it in there. But anyway, I'm sorry, Toby. I know that does get under your skin. I'm sorry about that, brother. Okay, so guys, you probably saw this a moment ago, but in case you didn't, here is the shipping information. Of course, Spectra and HIgh Tek both paid shipping breaks. I'm hoping to get them both out by Saturday. If for some reason something gets off track, it could possibly be Monday, but I am shooting for Saturday. If you should happen to get skunked in either Spectra or HIgh Tek, any consolation cards you're due are going to ship with the rest of the breaks since it is a paid shipping break, all right? So this is 8 boxes of 2018 Spectra football. It is a full case break, break number 1, and of course it ended tonight, Wednesday night, the 12th of September. Our team names are on the left, winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. And Spectra is always, you guys know I love Spectra. It is always so much fun to get into it, and I'm really psyched to see what we can find in here. See what kind of magic we can find in Spectra tonight. And oh, by the way, if you are watching and you're one of the people who are in the direct break for the Leaf Greatest Hits Baseball, check your email. I sent you an email about that right before we started the break. And then right after we finish the break, I will be sending out the PayPal money request for that because we're going to try to break that tomorrow night. Provided that everybody, you know, sees the email and sees the invoice, gets everything paid and all that. We're going to try to do that Leaf Greatest Hits Baseball tomorrow night. So for those of you who might be involved with it. Oh, Toby, I definitely would not say it is 75% of the time. I mean, it's definitely not 75% of the time that we pull Steelers merchandise. I know it feels to you like it probably is every time, but I promise you it really isn't. And it's nowhere near 75% of the time. Johnny, you're looking for the Falcons. Glenn is looking for Baker Mayfield tonight. Samantha's is very nice, wishing everyone to have good luck this evening. And Second Chance Ruben says he's definitely feeling a 1 of 1 tonight. He's just certain there's going to be a 1 of 1. Tim, you said all the Spectra you've seen pulled today has been awesome. Give us a rundown. What have you seen come out of other cases? I just kind of like to know. I just like to know about it. We're going to find out in our own case, of course, but, you know, no reason not to do a little living vicariously as well. Adrock is here also wishing good luck to everyone, so that's very nice of Adrock, too. Scott says you're going to break your brains out tomorrow night. You're too funny. Okay, so we are looking for 4 autographs and 7 memorabilia cards per box. Now, somewhere in this lovely little case configuration, we should find, I believe it's 1 per case, like a backwards box. I don't know how else to say it, but basically we'll get the opposite. We'll get more autographs and fewer relics. So generally it's going to be 4 autographs and 7 memorabilia cards, but somewhere along the way we should, I believe it is 1 per case, find one with 7 autographs and 4 memorabilia. Okay. So, oh, Tim, you saw Joe Montana come out and Rosen as well. Okay. Our base card starting out is number 220, Julian Edelman and the Patriots. Everything's going to be numbered in here, guys. You may as well just get used to that fact. And, well, you know, why not have a second Julian Edelman to 75? We are next up with a die cut Mason Rudolph for the Pittsburgh Steelers. That one to 35. Behind it, we have a die cut for the Falcons, Julio Jones to 15. I like the die cuts this year. They're kind of in the shape of an S, sort of. I mean, they always have die cuts in there, but you kind of, they vary. And for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, we have Mr. Winston to 99. Oh, Christian. Oh, thanks, man. Thank you for leaving some feedback. That should have bumped you up too. Hopefully you got yours. Should have gotten it like instantly. So that's the magic of eBay's automation, provided it's working correctly, which usually it does. That's one thing they do seem to have working all the time. Mike White to 199 for the boys. Next up to 199 for the Jags, we have a little DJ Chark coming your way. Christian McCaffrey and the Panthers. Christian is numbered to 199. You see they have us get all of our relics out of the way first, right? Numbered to 199, it's James Washington for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And we have numbered to 4, a Super Bowl champion signature for the Patriots with a little Teddy Bruschi. Very, very nice. I like that a lot. So the Patriots are off to an excellent start, in my opinion. You have a little imperfection down there, lower left, I see. Maybe a little bit upper, but I mean, very minor. You know me, I notice those things, so I kind of am going to call them out most of the time when I see them. Numbered to 75 for the Ravens, Lamar Jackson and Jaleel Scott. Second Chance Ruben says all the cards in Spectra are awesome, including the Steelers. Look at that. Look how generous he's being tonight. Second Chance Ruben, Spectra is an awesome product, and I'm going to tell you something here in a minute. We're going to make someone exceedingly happy in just a second. This is Jamon Moore to 99 for the Packers. I saw it when I was taking them out of the wrappers, but I strategically decided we would wait, and we're going to look at it the very last out of this box, but somebody's going to be jumping up and down in a minute, I think. We'll see how much you're going to jump. But Jalen Samuels, that is dual relics to 15 for the Steelers. Mike Hughes to 149 for the Vikings. I think somebody here said they were cautiously optimistic about the Vikings, right? Somebody did. And Cortland Sutton coming out, numbered to 99 for the Broncos. And here comes the one that somebody, is that a 1 of 1 Baker Mayfield? I think it is. Look at that. Is that the way that we start Spectra or what? Yes, it is. It is the Nike Swoosh Laundry Tag Rising Rookie 1 of 1 Baker Mayfield for the Browns. First box of the first case. That's how you do Spectra. Right there, kids. That is how you do Spectra. Yeah, I saw that as I was taking it out of the pack. I saw the gold 1 of 1, and I got a little glance of the Browns, and I thought, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Baker. So I just kind of shuffled it to the back because I wanted to hold that one out and get a good look at it. So, yeah, okay. If you have the Browns tonight, you can sit back, relax, and enjoy the next 7 boxes because your night was just made. Second Chance Ruben says, whoo, I called it. You did indeed. You said it was going to be a 1 of 1 coming out of here tonight, and right you were. Scott, who had the Browns tonight? Oh, that is an excellent question. I don't remember. I can't switch your view, right, because I have the cards out on the table, but I can go back here and look. I actually don't know. I don't entirely recognize the eBay username. Now, I might well recognize the actual name when I see it, but I don't off the top of my head associate the real name with the eBay username all the time. So I'm not exactly sure who has it, but Glenn, yeah, I definitely can put that in a one touch. And I do all of that kind of stuff generally later because they're not sitting right here in front of me. This is numbered to 4. It is Marquez Valdez Scantling for the Packers. So for those of you who don't know how this works, I sit here after I sign off, and all this stuff, the stuff that isn't going in a sleeve now, which pretty much Spectra all goes in anyway, that is John Lynch to 99 for the Buccaneers. It gets put in sleeves and top loaders and one touches if necessary, which, you know, obviously we have one tonight that'll fit that description. Numbered to 75, it's Armani Watts and the Chiefs. But I do all that stuff generally after the break, simply because otherwise I've got to get up and go dig for it, find the one that fits, etc. Harrison Smith to 99 for the Vikings. That right there, that is my good friend's cousin. One of my best friends, actually. That's her cousin, Harrison Smith. So, let's go on down. Oh, Glenn, you have the Browns. Oh, see, now I knew. I'd recognize the name, and I just wouldn't recognize the username going with it. So, Glenn, daggone, man, you just had to hit a nice way to start us off. Numbered to 99 for the Giants, we have Saquon Barkley. Anthony Miller for the Bears to 199. Oh, I realized I left a base card up there. Let's go grab it. I like to do those first normally. It's a die cut for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It is Mr. No-Show himself, numbered to 99. Dak Prescott for the boys to 199. For the Bengals, numbered to 99, it's Geno Adkins. You have some kind of something right there on your relic. A thread, maybe? Probably a piece of thread. I'm definitely not going to pull on that. So that'll be all you when you get that card. You can decide what you want to do about that little thread or whatever's hanging down there. Here is Kalen Ballage to 99. And, of course, signed 3-color patch for the Dolphins. Devontae Booker to 199 for the Broncos. Calvin Ridley for the Falcons to 199. And for the 49ers, numbered to 50, it is Dante Pettis with a relic and autograph, and that's the scope pattern. Josh Doxson to 15, relic for the Redskins. And, you know, someone asked me a second ago about one touch, and obviously the Baker Mayfield, that one's on the house, right? That's too nice of a hit to not one touch. This is to 99, Joshua Jackson and the Green Bay Packers. But if someone else has a card tonight and you do want it in a one touch, you can let me know. I mean, generally it's just going to be at my cost for the case and the PayPal fees, and I would just simply send you that must be the wrong sleeve, send you a PayPal money request. Okay, I guess it doesn't go in a sleeve. This is numbered to 50. It is Super Bowl champion Trent Dilfer for the Ravens. And apparently I have managed to mix in my regular size sleeves in with my thick sleeves. So hold on a moment, please, while I get that sorted out. Let's get the proper sleeve there. Now we're happy with Trent Dilfer and the Ravens going in there. Another Super Bowl signature. So yeah, if you guys want a one touch for something, I have most of the sizes here, and anything that I don't have here, I could probably run to the card store and get. And I just invoice it through PayPal. I used to offer that all the time, and I stopped doing it because I had a whole bunch of people in a row that would ask for it, and then I would put it in there and ship it out, and then they would never pay me. And in fact, even some regular bidders did that. And I mean, like, why do people, you know, for $6 or $8 or whatever it was, like, why would you do that? But I don't know. People do. So I had stopped offering it. But for Spectra, I know there's several of you that may want cards in one touch, and we'll certainly work with you to get that accomplished. But as I said, Baker's on the house, because that one was, yeah, too nice not to go in one. Okay, we are looking at Leonard Fournette to 75 for the Jags. I thought I got all those stupid little sleeves out of there, but I guess I didn't, because that was another one. Josh Allen, a nice little green scope Allen to 30. Of course, Bills did exactly what we thought they would do, came to their senses and have named him the starter for the upcoming week. Julius Peppers to 99 for the Panthers. A die cut for the Broncos with Brian Dawkins to 25. Oh my gosh. Scott says he throws a better spiral than Trent Dilfer. Trolling on the Ravens, man. Oh no, that's not nice. Here's Deion Kane, numbered to 99 for the Colts. You all are too funny. Troy Aikman is out next. Troy is numbered to 99 for the boys. Kyle Lauletta is making an appearance, numbered to 15 for the Giants. I still say Kyle Lauletta gets on the field before this year is over. I just think he does. We'll see, I guess, but I think he does. Numbered to 199, it's Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Jamon Moore coming out again. That's numbered to 75. Little imperfection you can see down there on that lower right. A little chipping there for the Packers. And another infamous J signature. Mike Gesicki to 50. Miami Dolphins have a nice relic. Shaq Lawson, Buffalo Bills. Shaq is numbered to 99. For the Bears to 199, it's Anthony Miller. Sony Michel to 149 for the Patriots. Got a little ink on that one. Hey, what's his status, guys? I mean, I know he's been battling an injury, but when's he, is he going to play in week 2, or is he going to be out for longer? Like, I don't know exactly what his status is for Sony Michel. Bo Scarborough to 199 for the boys. For the Falcons, it's Tevin Coleman to 99, Sunday Spectacle relic. And then we have Steven Gostowski, the kicker, numbered to 25 for the Patriots. Now, you don't really pull kickers too often. I'm always kind of like happy when we pull kickers. I like pulling them. And that appears to be hard signed as well. So how about that, Patriots? You got your kicker. Hi, Madeline. I have not done HIgh Tek yet. It will be after we finish up Spectra here. So you've got, I don't know, maybe another 15 minutes or so, I would say, Madeline, something like that. Randy, what are you saying is questionable? You typed in something is questionable, but I don't know what. Oh, probably you're answering my question about Sony Michel. I got you. It took me a minute. Oops, sorry. I'm a little slow. I forgot to line that up. He's limited in practice this week. So, okay. All right. He's on his way back then. Anyway, we're getting him in the groove to get him on the field, I think. Okay, for the Arizona Cardinals, it's Larry Fitzgerald to 99. Followed by Mark Andrews. That's to 99 for the Ravens. I see a redemption. You know what happens with those. Oh, yes. It's going to sit right there. We're going to look at it at the end of the break. Actually, I'll probably move it in a minute because that's a weird place for it. But numbered to 75, it's Allen Robinson for the Chicago Bears. A die cut for the Saints. That is numbered to 35, Michael Thomas. For the Dolphins, we have Ryan Tannehill to 20. For the boys, it is Sean Lee, numbered to 99. Larry Fitzgerald to 199 for the Cardinals. And I've got to get some more sleeves on the table. I forgot everything in Spectra takes the thick. You know, I usually have a few thick and a few regular, but I forgot all about the fact that every card in Spectra pretty much is going to be a hit. Few exceptions. Tony Gonzalez to 199, Kansas City Chiefs. Xavier Rhodes, that is numbered to 50 for the Vikings. So whoever was looking for a little skull love, it's coming out your way tonight. Well, we have Baker Mayfield and Lamar Jackson numbered to 199 with the little Rivals relics. So that's going to get set aside, and we'll take a look at that later. That's probably going to have to go to random unless Glenn happens to own both teams. I'm guessing he probably doesn't, but I don't know for sure. So we'll check it out. Rashaan Evans for the Titans. A little imperfection down there, lower left corner in particular. And nice autograph hit for the Titans. The Browns to 149. It's Nick Chubb. 2-color relic and autograph. Darius Geis, and this is numbered to 2. 2 of 2 for the Redskins. So not quite as good as a 1 of 1, but man, that's sweet. Oh, look at that. Yeah, part of the logo. Oh, I love that patch. Love, 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 love. Redskins, that's a pretty awesome hit. I know your man's out for the year, but that's okay. He'll come back next year good. You hang on to that card and you'll be happy you have it. DJ Chark to 199 Jags. And looks like we have another duel. This is to 25. It is Ronald Jones and Kerryon Johnson. Ooh, and it is signed. Ha-cha. Okay, kids. And we'll have to set that one aside as well, because unless the same person owns both teams on that, it will also be awarded using random.org at the end of the break. So for anybody who might not have read the special circumstances and you don't kind of know how this works, I'll give you a quick little rundown. You have to own 51% or more of a card to take it outright. So obviously on a card with only 2 teams, there's, you know, the only way you own 51% or more is to own them both. Clearly that comes into play a little more when you have more than 2 players on there. So what we will do, we'll go to the spreadsheet and take a look at who owns each team when we get to those cards. And obviously if someone owns both, we don't have to worry about random. They'll just get their card. However, if we have different team owners, at that point, we'll go to random.org. I'll enter the teams in, and I'll use random 3 times to determine who gets the card. And it's always the first 2 that, you know, don't count. The third one is always the one that makes the decision. Oh, Glenn is saying that he might be willing to give the Lamar card to the Ravens. So, well, that would, I'm sure make somebody pretty happy, Glenn, if you don't care about having that. This is numbered to 99, Tony Gonzalez. That a Falcon there, by the way. A die cut for the Broncos. It is to 35, Ty Law. For the Pittsburgh Steelers, excuse me, let's try that again. For the Pittsburgh Steelers to 30, It is Big Ben, who says his elbow's fine. It was probably fine anyway. He's just trying to make an excuse for all those interceptions. I say that. I'm a Pittsburgh fan, and I'm saying that. That is Christian Kirk to 99 for the Cardinals. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I do. Obviously, he had some kind of a little sprain or strain or whatever, but he's saying it's fine, so. Another Christian Kirk. This is numbered to 75, also Cardinals. How about a third duel? Oh, wow. It's Vontaze Burfict and Antonio Brown. That's numbered to 99. Yeah, that's definitely a rivalry. That's more like a call the ambulance kind of rivalry. There's usually somebody goes off the field on the cart when those two teams meet. Numbered to 99, it is Andrew Luck and the Colts. Calvin Ridley, Falcons. Calvin is numbered to 5. And those are a couple of nice patches if you've got the Falcons. For the Panthers, numbered to 75, it is Luke Kuechly. You know what? I say it wrong every time. I've heard his name pronounced how many times, and I don't know. You know I can't spit them out. Cooper Kupp to 99 for the Rams. Ronald Jones II to 199 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Redskins out again with another Darius Geis, this one to 99. Definitely not as handsome as our other patch for Darius, but always nice to have a hit, right? Oh, not as bad as Matt Stafford. No kidding, Samantha. Matt Stafford had a horrible game, man. I mean, that was just, oh, that was unbelievably bad. That is numbered to 50, Arizona Cardinals. There is your RPA for Mr. Josh Rosen. So Cardinals with a very nice hit tonight. The Eagles are going to hit with Dallas Goedert. And it is, what is that number to? Where is the number? To 50. Did I say that already? I don't know. I lost my way there for a minute. Dallas Goedert to 50 for the Eagles. Jaleel Scott to 99. Little imperfection down there, lower right in particular. That is Ravens autograph and nice two-color patch. Oh, man. You know I butcher his name. Proel or something like that. It's to 199. It is for the Buffalo Bills. I prefer to just call him Austin. Now you know why. So we have 3 boxes left. And so far, guys, this has been quite a good case. I'm pretty happy with this so far. Tim says he's kicking himself because he didn't get in this break tonight. See, guys? Yeah, see what happens? But honestly, you never know. I mean, and who's to say that in the next case we don't have as good a luck? We might very well have as good a luck tomorrow night. Because you know there is still a 1-of-1 Baker Mayfield with an autograph out there too. We just found the one with the patches. Oh, Scott, you didn't know Spectra was this good? Oh, yeah. Spectra is like one of the premier products of the football year. I mean, this is, gosh, I'm trying to think. I don't even know. I should have looked at my bill, but it's quite expensive. It's well over $2,000 for the case. I mean, they don't skimp in Spectra. It's one of the very nicest products of the year, I think. I always enjoy it. Well, you guys know that, though. I've been talking about it all week. I've been so excited. This is Drew Brees to 99 for the Saints. For the San Francisco 49ers, it's Richard Sherman to 99. And, of course, you know, all the cards are thick. I mean, the hits are always good. Their patterns are nice. The relics are nice. Nothing not to like about Spectra. Numbered to 30, Beast Mode, Marshawn Lynch and the Raiders. Certainly were not in Beast Mode on Sunday now, were they? Or Monday, rather. Dante Pettis die cut to 35 for the 49ers. Another die cut, this one for the Chargers. Keenan Allen, numbered to 5. Yeah, Scott, football is fun to break, though. I mean, I know you don't break it all that often, but football is a lot of fun to break. I especially like products like this where it's almost all hits. Like, you just can't go too wrong in a product like this, because even the base cards are pretty low numbered most of the time. To 99, Dalvin Cook. You have a triple relic there for the Vikes. The Colts to 199, it is Nyheim Hines. We have another duel coming up. It is Kalen Ballage and Sony Michel. That is to 199 as well. With our rival relics. Going to go over here in our pile. Jamon Moore, numbered to 15 for the Packers. I have to get another pack of HIgh Tek card sleeves. Hold one moment, please. Those I do keep on the table. I used to try to keep some of the one touches on the table, but it was always such a mess trying to dig through them and find the one that would fit and all that. So I had to take them out and organize them. I don't keep them on the table anymore. Marquise Lee to 199 for the Jags. Shaquem Griffin, love this guy, love him. Had a good game too, didn't he? This is numbered to 99, Seahawks green scope. I believe I read that he had a very successful first out, if I remember correctly. Pat Mahomes, I know for sure he had a nice game. To 199 for the Kansas City Chiefs. Deshaun Hamilton, Broncos, 99. Radiant rookie. Oh, my man, Vita Vea. Vita Vea is numbered to 99 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. How about Dan Marino? Would anybody like Dan Marino? This is numbered to 25 for the Dolphins. And you managed to get 2 colors out of your relic. Even better. Even better. Oh, Pat, you are welcome for the Dalvin Cook. Tim wants to know if it's lying if you don't admit to having, holy crap. Oh, boys. Super Bowl champion Peyton Manning, 1 of 1 for the Broncos. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? First the Baker Mayfield, 1 of 1. Now a Peyton Manning, 1 of 1 autograph for the Broncos. Holy Moses, this is a case to write home about, isn't it? Oh, everybody who didn't get in on this is feeling very sad right now, aren't you? Oh, man. Scott says if his wife couldn't read bank statements, he'd be in on the break. I think that's what Tim was saying earlier. If you could get lucky enough that they couldn't find the bank statement, you'd be okay. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. This has been an excellent case, and we're not even done yet. But not 1, but 2 1 of 1s, and big time 1 of 1s. I mean, all 1 of 1s are kind of big time, but they're not all, like, fireworks booming big. These are fireworks booming big tonight. Samantha said, holy crap on a cracker. Oh, my mother used to say stuff like that, something on a cracker, and I picked that up from her many years ago. I'm prone to having that little phrase myself. Mitch Trubisky, this is numbered to 30 for the Chicago Bears. For the Saints, we have Michael Thomas to 99. Here comes Mason Rudolph to 99 for the Steelers. I forgot to go through the rest of our base. I'm still kind of staring at the Peyton Manning, to be honest with you. I've got him sitting right there by himself. I can kind of just, I haven't stacked anything on top of him because I just want to look at him. That is numbered to 99. It is Tony Gonzalez for the Chiefs. Dylan Cantrell coming out for the Chargers to 75. Here's a die cut for the Titans. It's Vince Young, numbered to 25. Bradley Chubb, Broncos, numbered to 99. Rising Rookie Relics. I see another duel coming up. And it's going to be Hayden Hurst and who? Hayden Hurst and Jabril Peppers. That one numbered to 50. Now, see, they should use different colors on that because that's just kind of an ugly balance, isn't it? Purple and brown, like, ew. Get some colors that go together better if you're going to do that. I'm just saying. Jalen Samuels to 15. Pittsburgh Steelers with a nice big relic. Another redemption. We're going to set it here with our stack of housekeeping. Giovanni Bernard, that is numbered to 199 for the Bengals. Here's another Dalvin Cook to 199 for the Vikes. Now I have Matt Ryan to 199 Falcons. He looked a little uneven as well, didn't he? He wasn't quite maybe 100% on his game either. Starting out week 1. Here's Kiki to 25 for the Texans. You have a little neon pink ink there, as well as barely a 3-color patch. You have a tiny little bit of red down there in the corner. So you managed to eke out 3 colors for that. Oh, it's Terrell Edmonds. That is to 199 for the Steelers. Nice. The Giants, the New York Giants, numbered to 30. 3-0. There it is. Radiant rookie Saquon Barkley for the Giants. So this case, just what else is there to say about this case? It has been phenomenal. Yeah, we've had an excellent start to Spectra. I'm glad we're opening another case tomorrow night because you know what? If I had spaced this out and we were having to wait several days, I would be really, like, anxious because I want to finish this and immediately open another one, but yet, no, I will have to wait until tomorrow night. But it definitely worth the buy-in tonight on this case. Randy, I don't know if we have seen the backwards box yet or not. As I said, I think it is one per case. I don't remember seeing anything that had particularly more autographs than relics. But then again, I also haven't been counting autograph to relic ratio, honestly. But we obviously have this box left to go, so we'll see what we've got in here as well. Michael Strahan to 99 for the Giants. Next out, it is another Darius Geis. That one is also to 99. Here come the Giants one more time. Eli Manning to 75. We're going to follow that up with Marshall Faulk and the Rams to 30. A die cut for the Colts. That is Jacoby Brissett to 25. We all kind of forgot about Jacoby Brissett now that Andrew Luck's back, didn't we? I think. This happens to be dual, but for one team. It is numbered to 50. It's for the Broncos. It's Cortland Sutton and Deshaun Hamilton. Dual relics there, of course. AB, my man Antonio Brown, numbered to 50. Pittsburgh Steelers. For the Patriots, to 199, it's Sony Michel. For the Texans to 199, it's Deshaun Watson. Mason Rudolph, Pittsburgh Steelers to 99. Mike White and the Cowboys to 99. Nice relic and signature there on it. Running out of places to stack them. Fletcher Cox for the Eagles. That is numbered to 25. Devontae Booker, numbered to 25 for the Broncos. I always like the Broncos patches. It seems like you almost always get 3 colors in a Broncos patch, doesn't it? Calvin Ridley is here for the Falcons. Calvin is numbered to 75. Jeff, what are you saying? You have been... Jeff, I don't even know what you're talking about right now. This is numbered to 99. This is Kenyon Drake and the Dolphins. And then we have Harold Landry, numbered to 199 for the Tennessee Titans. Okay, we have, of course, housekeeping to do. We've also got some redemptions to take care of. We've got some things to give out by way of random. We've got all kinds of fun stuff to do here tonight before we recap. And it's going to be kind of a big recap because, well, A, there's a zillion hits in here, and B, they're all pretty nice ones. So we won't go through the base cards again. I mean, even though they are numbered, we're not going to recap those. We are going to recap all of these hits that we're working on right now. But before we get that far, we do have our housekeeping things that need to be taken care of as well. Let's flip our redemptions, and then we'll go to the Panini website and verify them, because you guys know I always do that. I mean, I'm a little bit of a nerd that way. Even when we know the teams, I still like to go there and look them up and all that kind of thing. Okay, this is Stefon Diggs. Signatures neon blue. So we've had a lot of Vikings out tonight. And you know what, guys? I love that new commercial with Stefon Diggs where they say everything sticks to his hands. Isn't that awesome? Dallas Clark. Oh, another Super Bowl champion signature. We had a lot of those in this case. That's pretty awesome too. All the way around, I'm loving this case. I hope that you all are having as much fun with it as I am. I know some of you are. Those of you who have the big booming hits, you for sure are. But I hope everybody, even if you don't have skin in the game, I hope you enjoyed seeing what was coming out of this case, because I think it was smoking hot tonight. And let's find our way to Spectra. And who did I say we needed to look up first? Signatures Neon Blue is who we're going to look up. Stefon Diggs. So let's get that going. If I can scroll. Whoops, I went past it, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Signatures Neon Blue. Card number 35. Where are you, Stefon Diggs? Numbered to 50. Okay, so that's a nice low-numbered hit there for the Vikings. And then Super Bowl champion signatures will be up next. Oh, where are we on that? Super Bowl champion signatures. Card number 12 is going to be numbered to 49. So all in all, not a bad haul tonight. But before we finish onward with that, yeah, we have all that random stuff to do, don't we? Yes, we do. So I'm going to stack our little redemptions up there on the top. And we're going to turn our attention to these. Gina. Gina says, In chat, this is a box break room, not a therapy couch. Gina always makes me laugh. All right, this is Ravens and Browns. Once again, everyone, to refresh your memory, here's what's going to happen. We're going to go to the spreadsheet in a moment. We'll see if we have the same or different team owners. If we have different team owners, this card will go to random. I'm always going to type it in top to bottom when they're oriented this way, left to right if they're oriented the other way. So for this particular card, if it goes to random, it will be Ravens typed in first, Browns typed in second. Then I will hit random 3 different times. The first 2 times will not count. It is only the third and final time that we hit random that will make the determination of where that card goes. So, of course, all that information, again, guys, you can find down in the bottom of the listing description in that little special circumstances area. So, we are looking, why did I scroll way down there? I don't know. Baltimore Ravens. That is Ravens servicing 52. And then, of course, our Cleveland Browns is KRAR 9. Now, is this the one, are you still on here, Glenn? Is this the one that you said you wanted to go to the Ravens, or was it another one you said you wanted to go to the Ravens? Can you, if you're still in here, Glenn, let me know. If that doesn't need to go to random and you just want to give it to the Ravens, let me know. Although I think it was a different card you were talking about for that. I don't think it was that specific one, but I'm not sure. So let's see here if we can see if Glenn is still hanging in. I don't know. So I'm not sure if I need to. All right. Okay, so do the random for this one. Okay, very good. It was the other one. I thought it was the other one, but I wasn't 100% sure. So thank you, Glenn, for clarifying that. So we have the Ravens and the Browns, and good luck to both teams. Here we go. Ignore the first one. Ignore the second one. Here comes the third and final. There's 3 times our date and time stamp, and it comes up to the Browns because Glenn is just having that kind of night. Glenn is having that kind of break where you get those rare breaks where everything goes your way. He's having one of those. We are looking now for Patriots and Dolphins. We're basically going to rinse and repeat. So you're going to have to bear with me while we go through each of these. So the Patriots, that's Bakes 1232. And our Dolphins, that is MLAT 30. So back to random it is. Pats and Dolphins. Patriots were on the top of the card. They're going to get typed in first. Okay, there goes the first one. Ignore it. Here comes the second one. Ignore it. Here is our third and final. There you'll see 3 times our date and time stamp. That one headed to the Dolphins. So that is this card here. And of course, you see me circling these. Surely to goodness you guys all know that's on a sleeve and not on a card, but you never know. Sometimes, you know, stranger things. So, okay, we are Steelers and Bengals. Yeah, I don't even know what you guys are. I don't even know why this guy says he's ignored. So did I miss something in chat there, kids? Did he type in something that I did not see and started him on a rant? I don't even know what happened. I just looked over and saw some big rant, and I have no idea what is going on with it. But does anybody else know what is going on with it? Okay, this is Bartertown Shop. Has the Steelers, and then the Bengals is CP Cards 2015. So yeah, you know the drill. We're back over here. Back over here again. It's Old Home Week on random.org. This one, Steelers go first and Bengals go in second. Oh, good grief. Would help if I clicked in the box before I typed, wouldn't it? Stupid me. Yeah, I know. Before all you all start talking. Yeah, I know. I opened myself up to that one by saying stupid me. I know. All right, ignore the first one. Here comes the second one. Ignore it. Third and final. 3 times date and time stamp headed to the Cincinnati Bengals. That is this little card right here. Gone to the Bengals bidding position. Brings us up next, Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Detroit Lions. So let's get ourselves into the spreadsheet one more time. Tampa Bay Buccaneers is JJ. We're just going to leave that one at JJ because I'm not going to get that out right. And then Brian Powell with the Lions. I think I'm going to give myself motion sickness like every time we change the page. You know, it does that little like screen wipe thing. We're all going to need Dramamine before we finish this round of random. All right, so we're going in Bucks first and Lions second. Ignore the first one. Ignore the second one. Here comes the third and final. There's our 3 times our date and time stamp. It's going to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. That is this card right here. Nice little dual signed card. Now this, I think, is the one that we're not going to have to take to random, right, Glenn? This is the one, I believe, that Glenn, who owns our Browns, is gifting to the Ravens, if I am correct. So we're going to set that there for a minute, wait for Glenn to confirm that that is the correct card, and then we'll see about that. Oh, AC Baker says it was some guy who yeah, I saw the complaint about somebody being in the hospital and all that, but then I didn't know what it meant about being ignored, and I don't know, I got very confused. Then I thought I must have missed something else in chat, but apparently I did not. So, okay, Glenn, if you said this is it. Okay, so Ravens, you guys owe the Browns team owner a big thank you because he's giving you this outright. He says he doesn't need that to go to random, so it's going straight on to the Ravens. We are now ready to recap this going to the Ravens by way of the generosity of the Browns owner who says he won't have it go to random. So thank you, Glenn. That's very nice of you. This one went to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers using random.org. Went to the Bengals here. Random sent this one to the Dolphins. And the Browns got that one. So that ended up actually pretty well, right? 2 rivalry cards with Browns and Ravens. One ended up with the Browns. One ended up with the Ravens. Can't argue with that. Okay, now Vikings. Stephon Diggs to 50 on the redemption. We're going to do lots and lots of recapping, and because there are so many cards, I'm just going to kind of buzz through these, except for the ones that are really, really nice. We'll slow down a little more for them. Trent Dilfer, you guys are just going to give him a hard time again, so I'm not going to slow down for him. Although, it was a Super Bowl signatures card, which, you know, I do like those. No matter who's on them, I like being able to pull Super Bowl signatures. And there's the nice relics there for Saquon Barkley. Speaking of, there's another Super Bowl champion signature, Dallas Clark and the Colts. That one will be to 49 when Panini sends it your way, which eventually, hopefully, they will. Did I tell you guys, I finally got my my Ezekiel Elliott rookie autograph redemption just like, a couple weeks ago, after 2 seasons. But I finally got it. Okay, so this is a beautiful patch. So nice for Darius Geis and the Redskins. It was numbered to 2, number 2 of 2. So we got close to having a third 1 of 1. We were right on the edge of it. Luciano, you said, are you in the wrong break? Are you waiting on Bowman HIgh Tek? It is right after we finish looking at Spectra here. Spectra I had just scheduled in first tonight. Well, actually the helmet was first. Then Spectra was second. And then Bowman HIgh Tek's coming up next. So this ran a little bit longer than I thought it was going to because we had a few randoms. So if you're hanging out for High Tek, we're getting close. I apologize for you having to wait on us tonight, or wait on me rather. Josh Rosen, that's a nice one to 50 for the AZ Cardinals. A little Arizona. Oh, the helmet? Yeah, we already did the helmet, actually. That was first up tonight. The helmet came out for the Pittsburgh Steelers. It was a very nice one as well. Had a lot of inscriptions on it. It was pretty cool. I like it when they have lots of inscriptions on them. Especially once we found out that, or once I found out anyway, that you have to pay a lot extra usually at these events if you want them to sign inscriptions. So I kind of gained a whole different level of appreciation for the inscriptions after knowing that they charge an extra big chunk of money to sign that. Which these guys don't sign cheap, man. You know, if any of you all looked at some of the prices at the National that people were charging to sign stuff, it was like stupid money. Really, really expensive. Oh, Luciano, you did not have the helmet tonight. I am sorry. That's no fun ever, is it? When you don't hit. I am sorry we did not have better luck for you tonight on that one. But you know, if you want to see it come out of the box, the replay will be available. The YouTube archived version will show up later tonight, and then I'll upload it tomorrow. Same thing, except that it'll just have proper title and tags tomorrow. So this is the handsome 1-of-1 Baker Mayfield that, okay, first of all, you'll know when I get the Nike swoosh that kind of makes me happy. The NFL Shield is my favorite. The Nike swoosh is my second favorite. So you got a laundry tag and the Nike logo there, and that was an exceptionally good hit for the Cleveland Browns. This is numbered to 4 for the Patriots, so no slouch there either with a Super Bowl signature. And we've got one more 1-of-1 coming out of this case, believe it or not. Oh, and the nice Saquon Barkley, right? We have him in here to 30 for the Giants. And there's Terrell Edmonds for the Steelers. Nice little Kiki. And there's our other handsome 1-of-1. How about that? Super Bowl champs Peyton Manning for the Broncos. I mean, that's just like insane. That's so nice. So Spectra, case number 1 in the books, and a rousing success. Loving everything we pulled out of there. Made me very, very happy. Hopefully you made a few of you happy as well. We are going now into High Tek Baseball. So those of you who have been patiently waiting for High Tek Baseball, thank you. I appreciate that. It's always a little slower the first time I open something, partially because I'm sightseeing myself, you know. It's kind of like when you come upon a wreck on the road, you kind of, for whatever reason, you slow down and take a long look. When we first open a product, I'm a little slower when I break it because I like to look at it. So, all right. One more time, guys, anticipating a Saturday shipping date for Spectra and Bowman HIgh Tek. If something goes off the rails and I can't get it out on Saturday, of course it would instead go on Monday, but I am hopeful that I can get it out the door on Saturday. We are rolling into a 12-box case of 2018 Bowman HIgh Tek Baseball. This is a full case break. It is break number 1. We have, of course, our team names there on the left, our winning bidders across from it on the right-hand side. A couple of teams in here that had no hits, and someone was kind enough to email and let me know, so I was able to jump in and get those auctions ended well in advance of the end. That would be the Astros and the Rangers. And anytime, if you guys ever see a team that I have listed, hang on a minute, I'm getting some kind of weird message. Something about dropped frame rates. I don't even know what that means. But if you ever see a break where I have something listed and you know a team is not in the checklist, please send me a message and let me know so I can end the auction. Because a lot of times, you know, I'm listing this stuff. We may not always even have a checklist available at the point that I'm listing it, because I'm listing it always in advance of release. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But I'm also guilty of just being accustomed to all of the major, you know, all the teams being represented, because in most products they are. So sometimes I don't remember to go look. And I'm always appreciative if someone notices that there's something listed that has no possibility to pull anything. Yeah, definitely let me know. Now, I'm not talking about like maybe they don't have a lot of hits, but they have base cards. I mean, I'm talking about teams that are not represented in the product at all. Because there are people who like to get the base cards, set builders and things, so I don't leave out teams unless they literally have not a single card anywhere in the thing. So that's the way. Oh, Luciano, you said that you've tried many times to hit the Mega Millions, but you have to keep on trying because you haven't had any good luck. Yeah, I understand that. Oh, and I don't know, something weird may be going on here. I saw some kind of another message flash up. Here's the deal, guys. As you see, I have already got boxes open, case open, cards on the table, and I'm seeing that little message flash up again about dropped frame rates. I don't really know what that means, and I don't quite know what is going on, and I'm thinking that maybe we lost the live stream. I think we lost the live stream. Obviously, I'm continuing to record locally because they're, you know, obviously then when I upload it, it will be there. But right now, I'm trying to figure out what is going on with YouTube because it acts like it's being stupid. What does it say? Huh. That's weird. Is anybody able to see this? If you are, can you jump into chat and let me know if you can see if this live stream is active or not? Because it's giving me really strange messages right now. And I don't quite know what they are. All right, hang on. Well, I guess you're hanging on because you may not be able to see this right now. I think YouTube has maybe kicked me off of the live stream. And this is what I'm trying to determine at the moment. Hang on one second. I'm going to be right back. I'm checking to see if my router shows that there's any problems. Okay, yeah, no router issues. I guess I could have checked that on the iPad too, just to see if I had connectivity. But there's definitely something going on with YouTube right now, and I don't quite know what it is. I'm going to try one more time here to see if I can figure out what's going on. Oh, wow, now the whole thing's acting stupid. Oh, brother, I don't know what's going on right now. Sorry, guys, I know this is a big lull in here, but I'm pretty sure that the broadcast is not going out, and this looks to be locked up or something, and I don't quite know why. I don't quite know what's going on. I'm not even sure if I'm still recording at this point in time. Okay. I'm not sure what to do here. Delay enabled. What? I don't even know what that means. Now I got some other kind of strange message about delay enabled. Let's try this again. I think this maybe has us back up, guys. Maybe. I hope. If anybody can let me know if you're back up. I think we're back up and running. That is the strangest thing I've ever seen. It gave me some kind of frame encoding weird message, and then it gave me a message about something delayed. Like, what is that even? I don't know. We back up? I think we're back up. Let me see if you guys can see it. Okay, now we're back. Awesome. All right. Yeah, guys, that was so weird. I have no idea what happened there. I looked over and it started flashing these weird messages about frame rate or something. And then the next thing you know, it kind of like froze up for a minute, and then it dropped off of YouTube altogether and started giving me messages, something about a YouTube delay rate or something that didn't make any sense to me, that I've never ever seen before. So yeah, okay, whatever. YouTube had a hiccup, and we didn't open any packs, obviously, guys. There's 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, there's 10, 11, 12. So obviously I knew once I saw something going awry over there, I didn't open anything. I stopped what I was doing. I kept it recording locally the whole way through, of course. So when you watch the playback, if you watch the playback, you'll get to see a whole big section of me talking to myself. Won't that be fun? Well, I'm kind of talking to you too, although you couldn't hear it. But I guess if you watch the playback, you would hear it. So yeah, I don't know what happened there, but sorry about that, guys. I checked the router too, no signal loss or anything on my end, so YouTube wasn't playing nice with my broadcast software or something, but who knows. Anyway, we're back up and running. That's the important part, I guess. Ray Lynn, you're just now jumping in for baseball? You didn't watch any of the football? Oh, and to see all those Ravens come out of there? Oh, well, you missed a good one if you didn't see any of Spectra, because, oh, man, we pulled some nice stuff in there. Nice, nice stuff. Scott, do you have a team in here, Scott? I was thinking you were not in any of the breaks tonight, but now you said you're nervous, so I'm thinking that maybe you have teams in here after all. That's why you're nervous. Royce Lewis Mojo. James is calling for the Twins and Royce Lewis Mojo. Well, let's see if we can help you out with that. I mean, Royce Lewis would be amazing to pull out of here for sure. Scott says baseball, boo. All right, of course, Bowman HIgh Tek, most or all of you know, there are a lot of different patterns in Bowman HIgh Tek. And you're going to find just, I don't even know all the names of the patterns. And probably by the time we finish it, I will have learned them all. But I can never seem to remember them all. We have an autograph hit out for the Cincinnati Reds, and it is Jeter Downs. I do, however, compare the patterns to a little pattern guide when I'm sorting them. So if there's anything that needs super special protection, I'll find it at that point. This is Daniel Johnson for the Nationals. Next out, it is Ramos. Ramos is a Giant. San Francisco Giant. Well, Scott, I know you couldn't hear me when I was saying it while it was happening, but what I'm saying is if you watch the replay, I left it recording even when YouTube was giving me problems, but I was still talking, I guess, sort of to myself and sort of to you guys. So you would hear it then, but obviously you couldn't hear it when we were having problems. I don't know. I'm just trying to find a way to say I wasn't talking to myself. This is the Kansas City Royals, and it's Nick Pratto. Hey, we all have to have our reasons, right? Nick Williams is out for the Philadelphia Phillies. And that is numbered to 25. You can see it down there in that lower right-hand corner. So there's pack number 1 of Bowman HIgh Tek. Oh, you're heading out for tonight, Scott? All right. Well, we'll see you tomorrow then. There is Royce Lewis. I know you want an autograph, but at least we've got you a Royce Lewis headed in the right direction. We've got the mojo headed in your direction, James. We're going to try it for you. Ryan Valade for the Colorado Rockies. Pavin Smith, D-backs. Next out, we have Ruiz for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Here comes a nice one for the Phillies on the back side. Mr. Rhys Hoskins. Little rookie action for the Phils. Battleborn Breaker Spectra football has already broken, and it was pretty awesome tonight. I'm just going to tell you that up front. Numbered to 50, it's Mitchell White and the Dodgers. There's another Rhys Hoskins for the Phillies. And we had a redemption. It's going to sit right there. We will flip it over at the end of the break and take a look and see what we've got. Oh, Battleborn Breakers. There might be something in there for your Broncos that you would be particularly interested in seeing. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but there might be something in there that would be worth watching the replay for. I'll leave it like that. This is Jimenez for the Mets, the New York Mets with a hit. Oh, look at that. Yankees. Yeah, baby. Gleyber Torres. And Corbin Burns. I haven't seen Corbin Burns come out in a while for the Milwaukee Brewers. And here's Jimenez again. And back-to-back for the Mets. That is numbered to 150. Well, I guess not exactly, literally back-to-back, but out of the same pack anyway. How about a Shohei Ohtani green parallel to 99 for the Angels? We've had a good week, really, when I think about it, because we pulled the Shohei Ohtani red out of Luminaries the other night, too. We've actually pulled some really good stuff kind of all week. Been on a little bit of a roll, I think. Mateo, numbered to 99 for the Oakland A's. Evan White comes out. Is that numbered? No, I guess not. For the Mariners. Haria for the Brewers. Oh, here's a nice hit. Christian Pache for the Atlanta Braves. That's quite a nice hit. So Braves, I didn't look at the buy-in price tonight, but I'd say you probably are well on your way to having your money's worth right there with just that. To 75, it's Fado for the Tigers. Ah, you're on the board, Samantha. Which team are you in here tonight? I can't remember who you have. I think you told me, and I've already forgotten. Isn't that awful? This is to 75. It's Jordan Hicks for the St. Louis Cardinals. And there's another Pavin Smith for the D-backs. The Mariners. Okay, yeah. See, I knew you told me, and I just, like, it went out of my head. I couldn't remember it. There's Louis Robert. Wish that had been signed, don't we? Detroit hits again with another Alex Fado. Here's Brendan McKay, quite nice for the Tampa Bay Rays. I like Brendan McKay. Another redemption. Here's Guzman, Miami Marlins. Ronald Acuna to 191, oddly enough, for the Braves. Behind that, I see coming Shed Long for the Cincinnati Reds. I think his full name is Shedrick, isn't it? Shedrick Long? I think so. There's Devers and Mejia. Mackenzie Gore. There's a nice one for the Padres as well. Really nice hit with Mackenzie Gore. Jaron Kendall, Dodgers. I like Bowman HIgh Tek. You guys know I like Bowman anything, though. I love the prospecting part of it. Tristan Lutz, Milwaukee Brewers. And we're not far from Bowman Chrome. You know, they moved the date on us. We should have already had it out, and they changed the date. But this kind of just gets me geared up for Bowman Chrome, having a little taste of Bowman HIgh Tek in the interim. Daniel Johnson to 150 for the Nationals. And there's Ruiz numbered to 191 for the Dodgers. And behind that we have Victor Robles for the Nats. Did everyone see that Juan Soto is going to be in Heritage High number? Yes, he is. He's going to be in Triple Threads too, and I forgot what else they said. I would imagine update, but I don't know if they've announced that yet or not for sure, but I would imagine he would be an update. Jesus Sanchez, Tampa Bay Rays, nice hit. Shane Baz is coming up for the Pirates. Behind that, we have, for the Padres again, Michael Baez. The Padres kind of have just about all your main people have come out. Tristan Lutz, that's numbered to 99, Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers have had quite a few hits tonight as well, huh? Jimenez, 191. And an Adam Hazley. And there's another Royce Lewis, but it's still not the signed one that we're looking for, is it? Aha, here's Cito Sanchez. That is a very nice hit for the Phillies. Franklin Perez out for the Detroit Tigers, who are kind of quietly racking up a nice little group of hits here. Kyle Wright for the Braves. Uh-oh. Where are you, James? You say I always bring you luck. You better get ready, man. Get ready, because here it comes. Here it comes, James. And it's to 25. Ba-boom. Oh, I know that you are a very happy man right now. That is an amazingly good hit for the Twins with Royce Lewis to 25. See there, James? You ask and we deliver. That is numbered to 99. Brendan Rodgers and the Rockies. There's another Jaron Kendall. Oh, that Royce Lewis, man, to 25, no less. So sweet. So sweet. This is Ruiz, Dodgers to 99. We have Brent Rooker. We have another hit for your Twins. Looking for Franklin Perez. All right, Madeline, let's see if we can't find you a Franklin Perez. You know, my grandmother's name was Madeline. Colton Welker, Colorado Rockies. Maybe she'll deliver us some good luck for you, I'm Madeline. She actually passed away a year ago this past Saturday. So she might be working a little magic for you today. We'll try. We'll see if we can't make it happen. Pavin Smith for the Diamondbacks. Adam Hazley. That is numbered to 50 for the Phillies. Here's Louis Robert to 99 for the White Sox. And Ahmed Rosario for the Mets. Oh, no, listen, don't be sorry about that. My grandmother lived to be in her 90s, and she had a good life, and she was sharp as a tack right up to the end. So, I mean, nothing to be sorry about there. But thank you. I appreciate the sentiment. But I'm just saying she might bring us some good luck, you know. It is Mitchell White for the Dodgers. Adbert, oh boy, Alzolay for the Cubs. All right, you all knew that was going to get me, didn't you? You did. You saw the name and you thought, yeah, how is she possibly going to butcher that one? I know it. I know it happened. Oh, it's your daughter's YouTube account. Okay. I got you. Well, that works out fine, too. Keeps you from having to create one. Isabel, Dodgers. Here's a nice Ruiz for the Dodgers to 99. Dodgers are also amassing a pretty good little crop of hits here tonight, aren't they? To 75, there's Andreas again for the Mets. And there's Acuna one more time for the Braves. Oh, White Sox. That's a big hit, too. This is a nice case also. Louis Robert. That is quite a nice hit for the White Sox. Had some, I mean, Pache's been in here. Royce Lewis, Louis Robert. Good case. Really good case. Ruiz, Dodgers. Here comes Shed Long for the Cincinnati Reds. Michael Baez, Padres to 99. A Nick Williams to 191. And another Robert. All right, last pack mojo, which is also last box mojo. These are base cards. We already looked at these guys, but I forgot to set them off to the side, so that's why I showed them to you again, so you would know that we've already looked at them. There's Verdugo. There's a Shohei base rookie. Ramos coming out again for the Giants. Little San Fran action. Nick Pratto. Kansas City Royals. That's a nice hit. All the Royals, we have their single A team here in Lexington, Kentucky, the Lexington Legends. And man, they're up and coming guys here in single A, looking pretty good. Ryan Valade, Colorado Rockies. Shane Baz, Pittsburgh Pirates to 150. There's Jaron Kendall to 191. We do have 2 redemptions to turn over. There's Tristan Lutz for the Brewers. So before we recap this, we have a couple of redemptions. We'll flip them over, and I will go to the Topps website so we can verify them, even though we're probably going to know where they go. Oh, we definitely know where that goes. Oh, this just made a nice case quite a bit nicer, didn't it? This is HIgh Tek Autograph Red Orbit Diffractor Parallel Acuna for the Braves. Wow. And the Braves were probably like, they were thinking, okay, we've had some hits, but we didn't have exactly what we wanted. I'd say now you have exactly what you wanted, don't you? And then Hunter Green for the Reds. Wow. Okay, now this case just crossed over from really good to amazing. With those two redemptions added in with what we had already hit, yeah, we just crossed right over the border into a fantastic case. Let's go verify these on the Topps website, and then we'll recap. All in all, I don't really think we could have done much better tonight on both counts, frankly. Both Spectra football and high tech here. All right, so we need to look up Acuna. I mean, we all know where he goes, but let's see. There he is, Ronald Acuna, Atlanta Braves. Then we need to find Mr. Hunter Green. Right there he is for the Cincinnati Reds. So now we have happily verified our teams for the cards that we have tonight in redemption. And let's recap this case of Bowman HIgh Tek. Acuna for the Braves with the red orbit diffractor parallel. Hunter Green for the Reds. Did I say Braves or did I say Reds? I was looking at Hunter Green. I may have said Reds, but obviously you know Ronald Acuna is a Brave. It's a red orbit diffractor parallel. Hunter Green, Reds, ocean blue title parallel. And then recapping our other hits here. We have the Pirates, the Rockies, the Royals, Giants, Padres, Reds, Dodgers. Here's a nice one. Luis Robert for the White Sox. We'll take a look at the back of him as well. Ruiz, Dodgers. Alzolay, Mitchell White, Adam Hazley to 50. Rooker. Here's our nice Royce Lewis to 25 for the Twins. Kyle Wright, Franklin Perez, Cito Sanchez, Tristan Lutz, Michael Baez, Shane Baz, Jesus Sanchez, both Sanchez tonight. Daniel Johnson, another Tristan Lutz, Jaron Kendall, nice Mackenzie Gore for the Padres. Jorge Guzman, nice Brendan McKay for the Tampa Bay Rays. But we have more. That's not even all. We still have some more to recap sitting right here in this little pile, don't we? That is the Tigers with Alex Fado. Here is another for the Tigers of Alex one more time. Here's the nice Pache. The Braves ended up having quite an excellent break between the Acuna and this Christian Pache is excellent. Braves, you got to be happy. For the Brewers, it was Faria. There's Evan White for the Mariners. Andreas is coming out for the Mets. Corbin Burns for the Brewers. Gleyber Torres for the Yankees. Another quite nice hit. Andreas again for the Mets. Rhys Hoskins came out for the Phillies. Ruiz, the Dodgers. Pavin Smith. Ryan Valade. Nick Pratto. Elio Ramos, Daniel Johnson, and Jeter Downs. So that is it for our breaks tonight. And once again, thank you everyone for joining. I appreciate you spending part of your evening with me. And you know what? We're going to be back at it again tomorrow night. I have, of course, Spectra coming again tomorrow night, but we have a little break before we have Bowman HIgh Tek coming again. Let's put the spreadsheet information up one more time for anyone who might have missed some of that earlier. Maybe you joined late or you've got the recap or whatever the case might be. We'll do another little buzz through this real quickly. So anticipated shipping date for the helmet, which was our free shipping break tonight, is on or before Tuesday. The free shipping stuff, guys, I almost always project out 6 or 7 days after the break ends, and often I get it out sooner. Not always, but often. And of course, if you happen to not be the team that was pulled in the helmet break, you do have a consolation card that you're due. That can be from any year and any series. Normally, because it is a free shipping break, I just hang on to those and I ship them the next time that you do have a hit where you've pulled a card or an item, and then I just gather them all up and send them out at one time. I do keep track of that for a rolling 90-day period. If you don't want to wait, if you want your consolation card sent to you right now, then hey, just send me a message on eBay and ask me to take care of that for you, and I will be happy to get it on the way right now with no waiting, all right? Our paid shipping breaks tonight, that is Spectra and HIgh Tek. I am hoping to get that out on Saturday. That's what I've projected there. If anything goes wrong, my week gets off the rails somewhere, it could possibly roll to Monday. I'm going to try very hard to keep it for Saturday. And if you got skunked in Spectra or HIgh Tek, hopefully you didn't, but if you didn't pull anything, not a single card, then of course your consolation cards will still ship with the rest of your break, since it is a paid shipping break. And to spin through what we have got coming up in the days ahead, we'll find out when I've got Bowman HIgh Tek listed next. Tomorrow night, we've got an autographed baseball jersey from Gold Rush, our second case of Spectra football, which is going to be hard to top the first one from tonight, let's face it. And the sixth and final case of Chronicles baseball. That's what we'll open up tomorrow night. On Friday, we'll do a half case of Leaf autographed football jerseys. It's the start of a brand new case. And we'll open a case of Leaf Trinity football. That happens to come out on Friday. We'll open it Friday night, and it's going to have like 60 hits in it, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Heritage High Number comes out on Friday also. We will open 6 boxes, which is a half case of that. And it does have Juan Soto in it, so hey, heads up. Saturday, it's a case of Leaf Trinity football once again. We'll open a Hit Parade 3-peat basketball box with 3 autographed memorabilia items in it. And also the last case I have of Contenders Draft Picks basketball. And by the way, we've hit some super nice stuff out of that already too. So we've been on a roll lately. I'm telling you, the hits are flowing our way these days. On Sunday, we're going to open a multi-sport Hit Parade autographed program with the spot sold by the first letter of the last name. We'll open a half case of Gold Rush Series 2 autographed baseball jerseys. Those are released on Friday, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get them on Friday or Saturday, so I didn't list the break until Sunday. Turns out I'm going to have them Friday, but oh well, we're going to break them Sunday. That is a 6-box case, so the half case will be 3 jerseys for that one. We'll open a 14-box case of Leaf History of Baseball. We had some very nice cards come out of that the other day, so we're going to get into a second case of that. Also spot sold by first letter of last name. So Mickey Mantle would be M, Babe Ruth would be R, Ty Cobb C, etc. And those are all possibilities to pull in there, by the way. Hit Parade 4th and Goal box has 4 autographed memorabilia items in it. A full-size football helmet, a mini football helmet, a jersey, and a photograph. We'll open another one of those on Saturday night, as well as our 4th and final case of Absolute Football. On Monday, it will be, what will it be? A full case of Game Day Greats autographed football jerseys. That's a 5-box full case. A 3rd case of Spectra football, another half case of Luminaries baseball, and there's our Bowman HIgh Tek again. So we'll be back opening Bowman again on Monday night. And that, I believe, is all the information that I have for tonight. So I'm going to get busy getting all of this stuff in top loaders and sleeves and cases and all that other fun stuff. And I'm going to bid you guys good night, and thank you once again. We will see you the next time. Bye now. Oh, and Samantha, hey, thank you. I appreciate that too. You have a good night as well, and I will definitely look forward to seeing you again. Bye now.